What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Maverick here today with another episode of Shikimori-san. Not much to add here for the beginning part. We have 3 episodes left. This is sort of like the final stretch of the season, and not much to carry over from last episode. I mean, heck, Izumi didn't even show up all that much in the last episode. So yeah, I guess let's just get into it and see if we're going to get like maybe another longer story arc from here. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. Right into another festival. Okay. Okay, we can already see where this is going, right? You're definitely gonna get the relay race. Yep. Hmm? She just wants to... Yeah, she just wants to be in the relay. Of course she's gonna have to be in the relay, right? No, of course. So what, is it a 3,200 meter one, or? Oh! Here you come with the jealousy, yep. Oh wait, a 5-person relay? Okay, so probably 2,000 meters. Again, I just... Alright, never mind. I've already said many, many times the relationship between Izumi and Shikimori, but... just... Like, seriously, they look more like, you know, in just the process of becoming a couple rather than an actual couple, but alright. Man, relay races. It's been a while since I've done something like that. High school? Did I actually run? Yeah, we did run. Though it was typically much more of a class effort than anything. I can't quite remember like how it was organized, right? Though, like, was it each person ran 200 meters or 4? I think it was, or was it 100? I mean, if it's 100, then you definitely need to have a lot more people running in it. I don't even know like why I'm caring so much about this. today. The final league is definitely going to be Shikimori, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, yeah, because she wants to get it from Izumi. Holy shit, that's slow. Practice more? Of course. Where was she hiding? Like, what? Why would you hide it within your clothes? Of course, we skip directly to the festival. That's just the way her tension rises? No. This actually has very good strength. What are you being so so surprised for, Shikimori? He literally carried you all the way up the stairs into a temple, girl. But of course he fell, right? I'm back. She is so my pace. How are you gonna do it, girl? Oh, like a scatter attack? Yeah, but you still need the strength. What? What? Holy crap, girl! That is some impressive upper body strength. Weren't you guys? I guess they weren't really friends during last year's athletic festival, right? We know that. Well, I think the timeline is that Shikimori and because Shikimori and Izumi got together during the cultural festival, right? And the athletic festival comes after. So I'm guessing like maybe they haven't met each other at that point yet. Wait, so they're running half a lap? And where's like the rest of the class, right? Honestly, for like typically the athletic festival is much more of a class activity than anything else. But they're really making it kind of like, just these five, right? Just these people. Oh, there we go. There's the rest of the class. Well, you can't really just improve just from one practice section. But, you know. Get up! Get up! Go! You know, just for the record, I don't really. Well, I mean, when there's Shikimori here, you never really know, right? And it is. But. Yeah, realistically, I don't think they should be able to win, but they can at least make it close, right? Make it competitive. Yeah, like I said, with Shikimori here, of course she's gonna do her darndest. Please don't trip. Yeah, it's just a shoe. Just keep running! As long as you don't fall. Yeah, there we go. That's my feelings exactly. No, that's he definitely his bad luck only made him lose one shoe. The other shoe was all him. Yeah, because Shikimori is just OP, right? But I still don't think, like, if they really show her, like, passing all 5 people, that's really way too. I mean, at least, I think catching up to at least second place or something would be fine, but actually overtaking everyone would be way too OP. As expected, the second place, right? I mean, at the very least, even if they are going to win, you gotta like let Inu-kun also. Yeah, we gotta let him also perform a little bit, right? Yeah, but as an anchor, he probably is the fastest out of all 5 of them. Bring it home, man. Are they actually going away? Whoa, okay. They actually did win. I mean, we gotta get... I mean, we gotta get ridiculous sometimes, right? But... Hey! That was definitely kind of like the first hug on screen we've actually seen, right? And that was how... Okay, hey, I'm satisfied, alright? All things considered. Okay, that was a nice little wholesome episode, wasn't it? I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Well, the middle part was, anyways, we'll talk more after this. See ya! Alright, going by normal convention, this would definitely turn into a situation where they tried their best, didn't really win in the very end, but still, they got great enjoyment out of it, they got fired up, that the kind of like sation, that kind of youth feeling, right, that youth characterization. However, this being, the Shikimori series, right, of course, we got OP Shikimori here who can do anything, and quite literally, she's basically like the... I don't know, like, I just thought of, like, something really, really funny. Like, she's basically the Kim Possible of this world, right? I don't know how many of you guys have seen Kim Possible before, which used to be, like, a really nice cartoon series. Was that a Cartoon Network or was it on Disney? I kind of forgot. But anyways, like, she's the girl that can do anything, right? Shikimori is. So, with her here, I guess it wasn't really out of the norm for them to win. Of course, granted, if we are looking at this from a more realistic perspective, if all of the classes went at this event as haphazardly as Class 4 did, right, where they literally drew lots to determine the runners, then I guess it is possible, right, if the classes did not really push out their strongest runners into this event. Typically, though, the class would want to push out the strongest runners to participate within the relay. Although, to be honest, I've never been in a relay with only 5 people either. But, yeah, it is what it is, right? So yeah, and I'm glad that they actually showed the rest of the class at the very end here, because again, as much as we like to, these are 5 friends, they're very good with each other, and this, don't be mistaken, this is their story, but still, an athletic festival is really the contributions of the entire class. I don't really want them to sacrifice the meaning of that in order to fulfill this sort of like friendship kind of story here. So I'm glad that we got to see the rest of the class cheering them on as well. This is typically like the grand finale for the athletic festival, right? And so yeah, they won at the very end, courtesy of Shikimori and of course Inukeno's. Oh, actually, Neko as well, right? We can't forget her. She did come out to like a great start at the beginning. So yeah, all things considered, like maybe I guess 3 OP characters are enough to cover like 2 normal or like maybe below average runners. Yeah, I guess all things considered that was nice, right? So I don't really have a big issue of them winning, especially since this is much more of a much more of a side story overall, right? This is by all means actually more of a Hatchimitsu episode than anything else, which is nice actually. I'm glad that they're taking the time to develop some of the other side characters as well, which is typically what happens in series like this where we have a main couple, right? In order for the series to have longevity, you need to develop the side characters and even the side relationships as well. At least that's how most rom-coms do it. Even though in this case, like especially in the case where the two main characters are already dating or already in a relationship, the only way for the series to continue progressing forward beyond, just like normal dating stuff, normal couple stuff, and the rocky, bumpy road to relationships is to focus on the other characters as well. Now, granted, we are still quite early on here. I'm not sure, like, how far we've been adapted into the manga, but I'm guessing that we're still fairly early on, right? But with the fact that Shikimori and Izumi are already, in a relationship, I guess this is to be expected, right? And to be fair, I like that, right? Such as last episode where the focus was much more on Kamiya and and Neko and Shikimori. This episode much more on Hatchimitsu. I like that we're going around and spreading the love, if you will. So I guess maybe in the future we're gonna get an Inu episode as well. Maybe talk about his relationship and his friendship with Izumi and whatnot. Potentially. Which would be nice. What else here? One other thing I'd like to comment on is definitely would be in regards to the in Izumi's situation, right? Like how he managed to stay on his feet at the very end here. I'm not sure, like, they should have interpreted as a fact that his bad luck actually caused him to lose both shoes at the same time. That's definitely not the case here. And in fact, I think one overarching theme throughout this entire series, beyond just Shikimori being OP and being both cute and cool and all that, is how Izumi overcomes his bad luck, right? I feel like that's quite important here. At least my interpretation of the events is that he one of his shoe got loose, and so he, by not giving up, he made the decision to instantly kick off his other shoe and continue running forward, right? Keeping his balance, and that was definitely critical. You can't really run with mismatched shoes like that. Taking it off was definitely the correct decision there. I don't know, like, I guess it could be interpreted as luck striking it and losing both his shoes, but I feel like if it was truly such a bad luck situation, it would definitely be more detrimental, right? So in this case, I would feel much happier if the audience, like, I'm not sure if the manga was trying to portray this, but I would love it much more if what happened here in reality, and with the with all the others recognizing it as well, is that bad luck struck Izumi, but he prevailed, right? Because I do think like that is an integral part of his character. All that he's been doing up to this point in life, and his relationship with Shikimori as well. I think that counts for something, right? So they should have emphasized that a little bit more. So I'm not entirely I guess you could call it a nitpick, but actually to me it's not really a nitpick. It's because, like I said, it's an integral part of Izumi's character, right? His existence is already quite, how can I say it? Is already quite thin as it is, where, especially like even in the episode here, the focus is mostly on the other characters, right? Especially this one is entirely Hatchimitsu central. And then we've got the other three characters, the other three of the friends, each stepping up and contributing as much as possible. So let Izumi have his time to shine as well, and don't just chalk it up to, like, luck or something, right? Because I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to his character. I know Izumi isn't exactly the most, I know a lot of people don't exactly like his character all that much, especially since he is the male lead of this, but, compared to a lot of, I said this before, compared to a lot of other characters who, or a lot of other romances where the only redeeming thing that the girl usually says about the guy is that he's nice and kind, like, that's how it always is, like 101, right? The universal, like, kindness type of attribute that somehow gets all the hot girls to fall for you, right? But I do feel like it works a lot better in Izumi's case, and it it garners a lot more respect in Izumi's case just because of his, of his particular circumstances and how he's able to still keep that attitude up to this point in life, right? That's the point I'm trying to push for here, and I do think that it's important to emphasize those points as much as possible. All right. And so yeah, that is it for this episode. Not really too much else to add here. Now, it's certainly quite condensed, right? We condensed the cultural festival into like 1 or 2 episodes, and we condensed this athletic festival into 1 episode as well. I mean, sure. And then I guess upcoming is winter season. I guess maybe we're going to get like Christmas before the end of this season, something of that sort. I don't. If that is the case, then time surely is flying by, isn't it? Like already, how long has it passed? Over half a year has passed now since we began our series, and heck, we're only in episode 10, right? So, who knows? Alright, but in any case, that is it for this. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.